Now we are going to look at the type of voucher used in the Tele ERP9. So the table of contents, I cover the 14 vouchers used in a Tele program. So the first 8 vouchers are the key vouchers in Tele ERP9. The first one we are going to study about the contra voucher, then payment voucher, a receipt voucher, journal voucher, sales voucher, purchase voucher, credit note vouchers, debit note voucher, memorandum voucher, reversing journal, optional voucher, and post date voucher, stock journal, and last one is a physical stock. So now we are going to look at the first voucher is a contra voucher. Contra voucher mean bank to bank related transfer or money and bank related transfer. We are going to be use the contra voucher. We can say such as cash deposit into bank or cash withdraw from bank, bank order received, bank order settle, account transfer one bank to another bank, and new account opening entries. We are going to be use the contra voucher. The shortcut is F4 key. It's a shortcut. If you press F4 key, the contra voucher will be activated in a Tele program. And now we are going to look at the sample transaction to use the contra voucher. First transaction, sample transaction, cash deposit into bank 4,000. We should use the contra voucher as well. Cash withdraw from bank 5,500, bank order receive 40,000, cash deposit into ICICI bank 4,000, current account open KVB bank 45,000, bank order settle 8,000, cash deposit into SBI bank 6,000, bank order settle 3,200, amount withdraw from bank 4,300, and the last one, the sample transaction, is bank order receive 7,600. Tele software I'm going to be open right now. So this is the gateway of Tele. If you open the one of the company, so you can see the gateway of Tele. So you can see there is no vouchers entry, and if you want to be activate or if you want to be type or write the transaction entries, you have to go to the transaction and click the accounting voucher, and you can see the first voucher is a contra voucher. So the contra voucher shortcut key is F4. If you press F4 key in the keyboard, the contra voucher it will be activated. For an example, I'm going to be click journal voucher first. F4 key in the keyboard, the contra voucher will be activated. I just click it. So the contra voucher will be activated. So this is the Tele program contra voucher. So now we are going to move the next voucher. The next voucher is a payment voucher. The payment voucher used for cash payment or check payment entries. Just we have to be used 2 entries, the cash payment entries or check payment entries. Only use the payment voucher. We can say such as the cash purchase of asset entries, check issues to suppliers company, then check dishonor entries, loan payment entries, advance paid entries, drawing. So now we are going to look at that the sample transaction for payment voucher. First one, amount paid Anverco was 15,000 by check. As I told that check or cash, if we paid to anyone, we have to use the payment voucher. The second transaction, sample transaction, telephone charge 2,200, discount allowed 3,200, paid wages by check 1,000, paid building advance 4,000, cash withdraw from personal use 1,200, amount paid to Guna Private Limited 6,000, paid telegram service 1,500, paid telephone deposit 3,200, paid repair charge 750, purchased typewriter 7,500, factory rent paid 3,000, paid royalty on the production 15,000, paid render 3,300, and then workman salary paid 40,000, then purchase a furniture 20,000, bank loan settle 5,000, purchase night lamp 87,500. Now we are going to look at that the telesoftware, the payment voucher shortcut key F5 key in the keyboard, the payment voucher, it will be activated. I just click. Otherwise you can choose here the payment voucher, you can click. Now I'm going to click a receipt voucher. If I want to be choose the payment voucher, I just click in the mouse payment voucher, it will activate. This is the interface of the telesoftware payment voucher. So now we are going to move to the next voucher. The next voucher is receipt voucher. If we received cash or check, we need to be record the cash and check receipt item entries into the receipt voucher. We can say all type of income receive entries, additional capital received from the owners, or loan receive entries, check received from the customer, bad debt recovered entries, advance received entries. So check or cash, if we get from anyone, we have to be use the receipt voucher. So the sample receipt voucher transaction: amount received from Ahmed Private Limited 50,000 by check, additional capital received 50,000. So the first one is the check, the second one is a cash. Dividend received 4,000, it means the cash. Bank loan received 60,000 and bad debt received 87,000. Amount received from Nivas Co company 47,000, commission received 36,000, rent received 78,000, interest on debentures received 50,000, amount received from Quality Private Limited 64,000, bank loan received 780,000, and sundry income received 77,000, sales of furniture 70,000. So if we receive the cash or check, we have to use the receipt voucher. So now we are going to look at the interface of receipt voucher. You can see here, this is the payment voucher. So now I'm going to be activate the receipt voucher. So if you click in the right side receipt voucher, it will open, or otherwise F6 into the keyboard, it will activate. So the receipt voucher. So this is the interface of the receipt voucher. Then now we are going to move to that. The next voucher is journal voucher. The journal voucher, if there is non-related cash or bank entries, it is not cash or bank related entries, we should use the journal voucher. So it is adjustment voucher. The voucher, there is no particular voucher. If there is no particular voucher to enter the transaction, we have to use that journal voucher. It should be non-related cash and bank entries, such as bad debtors written entries, depreciation appreciation assist entries, error rectification entries, adjustment entries, transfer entries, credit purchase of asset entries. So the sample example to you: prepaid insurance 4,500, outstanding wages 5,000, depreciation furniture 400, bad debtors written Guna company 5,000, salary due 2,000, commission received in advance 2,000, accrued interest 700, depreciation building 1,200, prepaid discount 600, bad debtors written Manico company 200, discount on debtors 500. So these are the sample transaction we have to be used in the journal voucher. So the journal voucher, I have already informed to you that the journal voucher, the shortcut form is F7. If you want to be get that journal voucher, you just press journal voucher. Otherwise, the F7 key into the keyboard, it will activate the journal voucher. So now we are going to move to the next voucher. The next voucher is sales voucher. If you are going to sell cash or credit based, you need to enter the entries in the sales voucher, cash sale or credit sale. These two entries only recorded into the sales voucher. The shortcut is F8 key. We can say such as goods sold to credit, Rama private company 60,000, goods sold to cash 30,000, sold good Ravi company 100,000, goods sold Fahad company 7,000, goods sold on cash 3,500. So cash or credit sales we should record into the sales voucher. So the shortcut is F8 key. If you want to be get that, you can see the sales. If you click the sales, the sales voucher, it will be activated. So if you want to be get that shortcut key, I'm going to be press payment voucher. Then if you want to be get that sales voucher, press F8 key into the keyboard. So the sales voucher, it will activate it. So this is the interface of the sales voucher. Now we are going to look at that, the credit note. So the credit note mean if we sell the product, then the customer, if they are not satisfied with the product, they will return. So this sales return we need to be recorded into our book. So this sales return we need to enter into the credit note. So the sales return we should use credit note voucher. For an example, goods returned from Rama Private Limited 20,000, goods returned from Ravi company 5,000, credit note received from Fahad company 5,000. So these are the entries or sales return entries. We should use the credit note voucher. So now we are going to look at that, the interface of the credit note. Now you can see that credit note not activated. If you want to be activate the credit note, just click the features or F11 key in the keyboard, and now you can see the invoice use debit and credit note. Here's no, but we have to be activate yes. If we activate yes, the left side you can see the credit and debit note. So I'm going to be type yes and then OK, enter. So now you can see the credit note and debit note activated. So if we want to be see the credit note interface, credit note, this is the interface of the credit note. So otherwise, if you want to be get that shortcut key, you can press Ctrl plus F8. The credit note will be activated into the teleprogram. So this is the credit note. Now we are going to look at the purchase voucher. The purchase vouchers mean if you purchase by cash or credit based, we need to enter these entries in the purchase voucher. The purchase voucher is a shortcut is F9 key. If you press the F9 key into the keyboard, the purchase voucher it will be activated. We can say some example of purchase voucher transaction. First one, the good purchase on credit from Hamad Private Limited 5,000, good purchase on cash 4,000, both goods on credit from Infas was 7,000, purchase on cash 5,000, good purchase on credit from Javan Private Limited 50,000, a good purchase for case 59,000. So now we are going to look the interface of the purchase voucher. As I told that the shortcut is F9, or otherwise if you want to be click purchase the purchase voucher, it will be activated. So this is a purchase voucher. So the interface of purchase vouchers like this. So you can record the transaction into the Chali program. So now we are going to move to the next voucher. The next voucher is Debit Note. If we return the purchase return entries, we can use the Debit Note voucher. Purchase return transaction entries only, we can use the Debit Note voucher. We can say some example is used Debit Note against Hamad Private Limited 300. The second one, good returns Infast Company 14,000. Third one is return Jawan Company 1000. So this kind of transaction, it means the purchase return transaction entries only we recorded into the Debit Note voucher. So now we are going to look at that, the Debit Note voucher. If you click Debit Note, the Debit Note voucher will be up here, so you can record it. This is the interface of the Debit Note. Or otherwise, if you want to get that shortcut, Control plus F9, if you press Control plus F9, the Debit Note will be activated. This is the interface of Debit Note. Now we are going to move to that, the next voucher, memorandum voucher. This is just used for suspend receipt and the payment entries only. So this is memorandum voucher. The next one is the optional voucher. The optional vouchers recording provisional entries. It's not effect in the books of accounts. The next one is a post date voucher. It is recording advance date or pre-date entries. So if you want to get that shortcut in the post date voucher, Control plus T. So the next one, a reversing journal. The shortcut is F10. If you're going to record the anticipated expenditures and income entries into the books. So this is the voucher is called the reversing journal. If you press the F10 key, the reversing journal will be activated. Next one, the stock journal. The shortcut is Alt plus F7. It's recording stock transfer one branch to another branch. So the next one is a physical stock. The shortcut is Alt plus F1. It is recording stock verification for physical stock entries. So these are the vouchers are used into the Chali program. Hope that you understand the type of voucher in Chali program, and next video we are going to look the transaction entries into the voucher.